10 steps to becoming a millionaire in 5 years, right? I'm going to put them in a little different order now that we're a few years past the book and when it was published. Number 1, get a pen and paper. You got to change your pattern. Number 2, I go into page 17 of the Millionaire Maker book, chapter 2, and you do a gap analysis. Number 3, let's talk about that baseline. Number 4, your freedom day. Number 5, which is absolutely essential, is forecasting. Now let's get to your cash flow, and which is number 6 and 7, your cash machine. We were number 8 at the corporate structure. Number 9 is huge, asset allocation. So let's go to number 10, which is the most essential, is your team. So before I wrap, is there any questions? Where can we find out about setting websites for pre-orders? I love that question. So what I want you to do is call our office. I think call our office, email Molly, get on Steve's calendar, and we will set up literally your page will be my page. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Make Your Kids Millionaires pre-order page, and believe me, it has several variations. So we're giving you the finale, the big one that made the bestseller, right? And so we're going to give you the format, the responders, how do you lay it out, what is the, we'll give you like a little blueprint. We're still making this one up because we don't have it ready to deliver to you yet. But what's the social blueprint that you have to do along with it? So what do you post out in social and how to have people come to your website to pre-order your book? So yes, we have actually sold this. I have calls tomorrow. I personally have calls tomorrow with some people who have referred me who said, oh my gosh, I know so many people. So you might be working with an expert on how to write your book. I'm going to teach you how to monetize your book. I can promise you are going to get money out of the book. And then how do you do upsell, downsells? How do you do all of that? And then honestly, you'll keep talking to us. We'll just do your marketing and do your database and all that stuff for you. Why we got in that business this year is because it's difficult. It costs just a minimum software stack. If you went out to the general public, is going to start at $5,000. If not, like what I'm going to give you just to do what I'm sharing here, will start at $10,000 to $15,000. You're going to get it for as low as $6,000 and $7,000. So it depends on what you want. But again, you're all different. So I think, to the first question that was asked, what's different about us? We meet you where you are, and we take you where you want to go. It's not my goals for you, it's your goals for you and your family. So what do you want? You got to be honest with these first few steps. Where are you? What pattern did you kind of do? I don't need the story. The backstory is interesting. I have this saying, it's called, so what, now what? So what, you screwed it all up. Hell, most of the world has. So what do you want to do about it now? Let's get in order. Please go get the Millionaire Maker. So here's what's going to happen. Get this book first, because there's a Gen W ticket in it. Those Gen W tickets are going to go on sale shortly, and we're going to pull it out of this $36 book order. It's actually $35.95. When you buy the book, I'm going to get you a Gen W ticket and a whole bunch of other goodies. And then from there, you will have an opportunity to get this book at a super, super discount, the rest of my Millionaire Maker books. And let's just begin. But get the books. For those of you that are overseas, it's probably easier, even though you probably want my little autograph, to get it on Amazon and just get an ebook copy, an audio copy. If you really want an autograph copy, put it through the store. Let us know that you want it. I'll autograph it. We'll ship it. It's just going to take a little minute with the supply chain and all the problems going on. But go grab the audiobook, grab an ebook, and get started. There's no excuses. The one thing I don't want to end on, but I just want to share with you, the 10 steps to becoming a millionaire in 5 years. This is designed for 3 to 5 year millionaires. During the pandemic, I had over a dozen millionaires that did it in 12 to 18 months. It is not difficult. We had a crypto run, we had a stock market run, we had a real estate run. There were so many ways that people became millionaires, direct sales. It doesn't matter what the thing is, it's the system that I laid out in these 10 steps that are going to get you there. And, we're going to negotiate. You're going to say, I want to do it my way. It's like, well, how'd that work for you? Little Dr. Phil there. We've done it for decades, and we plan to continue to do it. And if you actually go out and you go, find some negative stuff about me, well, it's the bathroom wall. I would invite any of those negative people to call me and say, this happened or this happened or this happened. Because all of you, as you become successful, are going to have to deal with this bathroom wall called the internet, where anybody can write anything about you. It's so exciting. If you've enjoyed this, though, I'm actually going to send you back to one last link. It's a review page. If you do an askloral.com/review Loral, let me know how you liked it. That helps me. It helps you. I'll give you one back once you set up your pages like that. And this is a relationship both ways. An economy is a flow of money. It's not a one-directional flow. Most of the things, actually, somebody asked me today, do you promote other people's stuff? And I said, well, I look to my clients first, because if they have it, I'd rather promote my clients and make them extra successful than go outside to folks that I don't know and that I might not be living these 10 steps. Any other questions? Do I have a team to help guide you acquire living trust. Absolutely. And is our business safe for the family left behind? So you need the entity during your life. So the minute you get, I believe, that you decide you want to do a cash machine of business, you incorporate it. And I have an amazing team that you'll do a whole consult. If you go to the, like I call them the 99 cent, they're really $99. You can get them on the .com. By the time you get all of the documents and all the support you really need, you're at $1,700. You still haven't talked to anybody. And if you want to hire a lawyer from one of those .coms, Zoom.coms, I won't say all the words, you're $1,700 plus $250 to $500 for a lawyer to even talk to. And you may not get the same lawyer twice because they're just on call. Unlike a team where you get the same consistent help, same consistent philosophy. Like again, like my son Logan said, Mom, like, what we learned in finance is, what you do is you live in the alternatives. You educate in the alternatives, not just the stock market, which is where so many people, and I'm not saying you can't go there. Kyle became a millionaire. He's an amazing trader. He has done phenomenal in the stock market. But is that really only the place you're going to park your money? Or are you going to start leaning in and learning about it? So yes, once you have an entity, the entity is funded into the trust. Your mortgages and everything you own is funded into the trust. So when you pass, your trust will give the narrative to the family on what it takes to then continue generational wealth. So generational wealth statistically ends in 2.3 generations, which means my kids would blow it. So, we've already started those conversations. What do they need to do to create financially and business literate kids so a trust and a generational wealth move does not get blown? So the Rockefeller family has done it the best. And the Roosevelt family did it okay. Vanderbilt family, not so much. The original 7 families that went to Jekyll Island and actually built this system, it's not broke, it's built this way. Half of them did well. And half of them, they all broke up because the kids didn't have the lineage of the education and the requirement. So I'm not about raising bratty kids. I'm about raising really smart, contributing kids. And I hope you are too, if you're out there being parents. And if you're watching this and you're a younger person, lean up to your parents and say, you need to start watching Loral's YouTube channel, like today. So yeah, we can help you. And we have an amazing team that can help you with the trust. A will is not enough. It will not, you'll go to probate, and then 50%, depending on your state, you're going to be given to the state that you live in. So that was great that you built $1 million to give 400 to the state because all you had is a will, not a trust. And I have wealthy families that have been misled by just poor, I'm gonna say lawyers and accountants. It's not true. You gotta have a trust to avoid probate. So yes, how you do that and how you legally do that, have a whole team, phenomenal team, and lawyer teams now that we've navigated across the country and specifically Canada and Australia. How have traders who trade futures, so again, trading options and futures, and even if you go to like Forex or even crypto, all those need to be inside of a company, right? Because you need to protect the rest of your assets and the downside of that. So a lot of our folks who do that, they'll set up a company. Again, that company is held in trust. Typically, you're going to put a little more of a business inside of it. The one thing I would be careful of, I've talked to a few people just recently on some other live broadcasts, and they said, well, I want to educate people on what I do. You better stay in the education space, because if you start giving futures and options advice, you now need a securities license. So there's a big line that you got to watch for that. But absolutely, you take that money and start diversifying across other asset classes. Again, number 9, your asset allocation is critical. So in my Wealth Cycle book, I talk about due diligence, money rules. How do you actually look at risk analysis? How do you look at an asset? Because most of you haven't been trained to do it. The only reason I know how to look at a business is I've been trained. Like I do the same thing I'm asking you to do. I got mentors my whole journey. I still have mentors. Right now, they're economists, right? Because we're in a recession. Like I need their really truthful advice to help guide me to be out here with you. More questions? How do you hang out with you? Well, you call our office and say, I want to hang out with you. Actually, faster than that, for right now, what I want you to do is go to AskLoral.com. I just started this cool membership. It's called AskLoral.com. It's only $17 a month. You have a phone number, 775. It's a Northern Nevada number, and you get that phone number. But 24/7, if you're a member, you get asked questions all the time. If you want to hang out with me, then you come what's called the big table. You come to what's called the Millionaire program, and you really get serious about a 3 to 5 year game. Super fun. So yes, start with Ask Loral, and then our team will call you. Do I have hope of the Canadians getting trust and enhanced? Yes. I'm married to one. I'm married to a Canadian. And I'm just going to give you an interesting distinction between the U.S. and other countries. In America, there are 4+ trust entity structures you get to utilize. 81,000 pages of tax code. In Canada, I think there's 2 or 3 companies, 3,400 pages of tax code. 3,400, 3400. versus 81,000, which is why a lot of our our wealthier international clients actually do set up a U.S. company. A lot of them are here in Northern Nevada. Again, the company that does the companies and the trust and all of that actually take care of all that. And you legally get a lease. You can use the office, and you can come visit whenever you want. And it's a business deduction because you're doing a shareholder meeting with the very team who's holding your corporate compliance for you. Of all the clients, what's the difference between the ones that become millionaires and the ones that don't? But you've been here for years and you have not changed a darn thing. And we told you the same thing to do and you still won't do it. I've told you what to do here. You go to the marketplace and you're still scared to make money.